of tonight.
Jared Allen looking possession here. Struz.
And you total that up, double R, it only shooting 26 as well.
Alabine, Mobley dropped it, and Mitchell fading, can't hit. Garland.
That was an area of concern. Cleveland's going to come out and give him a huge punch. You consider the fact that if that's an area of
some film on it. Leadership, and I've loved our process. Helps as well as Nembhard can't hit.
And knowing that he had those three guys.
Yeah, that the closeout. Struz a tough
comeback loss behind him.
Halliburton, Struz a three. You've been
shooting better on the road.
SC. And TNT's.
Now what we've gotten in this second round.
Oh, yeah. Here's Siakam. Turner on the attack.
3 and 4.
No. From their injuries. For Garland,
those 5 days, especially at this time.
Back ironing off. Allen the get in. Allen the rebound.
Play pickup. They fouled each other much harder than that.
Mitchell a three.
And he hasn't had to work as hard.
Donovan Mitchell was. He didn't play.
It's Neesmith, it's Halliburton. Everyone has
spinning into the paint, exploding it.
But you also see, which relieves a little of the pressure. More confident Ty Jerome here today. Into the game as well after missing game 2.
Turner a three. It is good.
Was able to catch up with Max Strus as well.
It's the line that Kenny Atkinson told and get back into this series. All 8 for Indiana is McConnell
off the bench.
Garland cut
off the bench, giving Donovan Mitchell
make shots. Turner.
Now he's going down punishing guys in the post.
In. And that's going to be a foul.
Well, you need to see Jason Tatum, but one.
Mathurin.
The bench with Benedict Mathurin. He
faced the lob. Turner.
2 players this season for the
gets a clean look. And shot it at 37%. As Hasley was at about 1.3.
And he got us in this this year.
Run to the Eastern Conference Finals. He was in. Pacers have hit their last 5. Halliburton into the paint. The rest. Mathurin gets free. And he's Garland dancing, dishing. 8 points for Mobley.
Checking in for Darius Garland.
Jerome is off. Another off.
Stand that in a dead ball situation, just get your hands out of the way to make sure.
Hunter, great look. Here's Jerome. Basketball in this first quarter.
And normally,
times we've seen him drop the ball. Here's and fires. Can't hit. Here's Garland. A 3 for Shepard. Minneapolis.
You guys to communicate if you were tired.
We've got to put together 3 more quarters.
7 run after they had fallen behind by
for Indiana. So even though they didn't get off
Siakam, what a dart. And
in the replay.
Games for Indiana when they have been down.
It's been the floors. He lines up another.
Back up the floor. Siakam
on his way to the basket.
Mobley in his minutes as far as his pace.
Mitchell. Great job by the
Hunter and a
magnificent all season long.
Bruce wide open. Cut it.
Hey, big push right here.
And I love the sound with Tyrese Halliburton. Timeout, but either way,
key tonight was going to be staying, responding to begin this second.
And making things difficult.
Siakam darting through.
Yes.
Siakam misses both. Was shooting 57% from the floor. Allen at a Mitchell swims in. Allen 6 for 14, but they 3 personals. Garland navigating. Mobley the rebound. Shovels it out. Push. Strus the strong side. Defensive rebound for Cleveland. Mitchell sidestepping 3. Here's Neesmith. Push shot. Grab it. Strus will.
Would have been such an acrobatic play, and it would take. Look at he switched to personnel. Now it's Evan.
Bench with 4 fouls. In these playoffs prior to the miss early. Story the other day in the Athletic. Just reading too much negative conversations with his circle and his therapist,
especially at the NBA level, as we see.
Al Mitchell finds space, little push shot.
I believe 12 now, but he's still
playing extra feed.
May not be consistent to what they've seen throughout the
bounces. Allen again.
Much different trying to shoot
against that zone. Allen. And coming up on Allen. Cleveland had done a really nice job on how
built on his momentum, especially.
Allen the offensive rebound. Wanted
all over the glass. Now the consistency of the call.
Them square at 32 at the hole. Mathurin, Strus, Allen, Mitchell. 2 isn't a problem. 4 is able to collect it. Strus. Here's Merrill catch. catch, fire.
That one possession alone.
18 offensive rebounds. 7-second difference game and shot. Not a good decision. And that will do it for the first half. Indiana 0 of 11 from Angel Gray.
Well, I was able to catch up with some 3 in the second quarter because of the zone. But
Points. Siakam. Donovan Mitchell picks up his third. Smith. Garland catch, fire, make it miss from 3. Good sign. Here's Siakam, the Euro. Off to Allen. Allen
Often see this from the Pacers. So pressure off of Donovan Mitchell to have to do.
clock. Another offensive rebound. 1 of 6 from the floor.
Playing getting downhill.
Mobley. Nembhard can't hit. Garland digging inside and chance points. I mean, ridiculous injection of talent. Neesmith in the corner. Cut it. Turner lumbering and
James Johnson actually doing the job on both ends.
Halliburton
And buckets.
Struz turn.
The top of the defensive player of the year.
Hill. So that is something that obviously would imply great postseason. Full clarity. And you've seen
How important it is for each and every one of the Pacers. The role of many of them getting out in transition.
run. Jerome and a whistle before.
excited about what this particular team.
Another 3 to run. Mitchell gets 25 points. Kenny Atkinson always offense is in rhythm. As
You will notice if Bryant was the one who. There was no call.
Yeah,
Glad
no,
people in the arena aren't listening to us.
get a push. Obi Topic can't get in the corner. Can it? And he doesn't even get one-handed, left-handed rebound from Allen. To your point, though, Corey, the way he has
Cleveland here on our home floor.
But Cleveland has responded with Mitchell has 20 now. McConnell gets as McConnell. Mitchell step back. Rimero can't hit.
The tournament.
But I'm with you. That Ray.
Consider the fact that, you know,
Cleveland. Here's Struz. Halliburton just 4 points, 4 assists. Mathurin. ESPN. With a hand in his face on it. Mathurin.
the first quarter. So the closer the Pacers can get, be considering how they maintain the lead.
Saves it. Hunter
Escalate on a later play. You don't want to throw it.
Points from Mathurin, who has 5 to shoot. Hunter, other than him gaining control of the bat.
Which means I think it's foul.
Teeth of the zone. Bunny jumper. Lag it down and lay it up and in. We'll let it fly. No.
What is the necessary things for you to do?
For the Cavs.
Siakam.
Pick up those second chance points.
Go second. Oh, nice dish. Siakam, 10 points.
Attempts. And so you consider that.
He's looked good. Garland gets Rick Carlisle. 7 in the final minute. In that
Important for the Cavs, and this one is continue to
find Siakam.
That is a welcome sight for the Indiana Pacers.
Stood up by Siakam. Great. Here's Allen turning the. Finds the cutter. McConnell.
After the made bucket.
10.6 rebound by Mitchell. His 8th aid. Short. Finds McConnell. He got it. They need it. Siakam has it.
Out of this huddle.
Great look.
A smart shot by Merrill for this read.
Jittering. Able to.
But knowing that he's hobbled and playing with Mitchell for the final 12 minutes.
Directing traffic. Tex Struz. Mitchell, Mobley, Allen, and Struz.
Conversation by Ty Jerome is absolutely a huge night for the
3. Garland looping. Quick move, but couldn't finish.
bounce and then able to affect the shot.
Mitchell got bumped.
As he's talking to Billy Kennedy right now.
Just enough. Mathurin in and out. Poked out of bounds. High steps.
Oh, that he didn't get a call. Allowing Donovan Mitchell to get.
Mitchell soars in. Misses that. 4.
Great play defensively by Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell soaring in. The production of Mitchell compared to here in game 3, knowing it is
To be played physical, then he's
13 of the last 16.
to leave here with fouls in his pocket.
Allen's push shot no good.
Especially in game 2 with the comeback, even them and making sure they don't get injured.
And Mobley. James Johnson.
Everywhere he's been, James Johnson's one of those.
Back 2.
In this season. If there's one thing.
Pacers getting ready to empty in this game 3. Mitchell gets fouled again.
After you saw what happened in game 2, he still isn't comfortable after Darius Walker.
3 so far tonight. Throws it into the backcourt. The Strus 20 points, 7 rebounds. Okoro the steal. And
now getting into this is a very free when it's a must-win game for you.
With 9, which adds did his timing of goal the game since.
Still play. He's not just all if we saw in game 4 James Johnson,
because from the very big
getting some minutes here for 12. Final minute and 30 seconds. And Jerome, his shot.
Confidence.
Game, but after that in the first quarter, Walker will fire. Can't get one to drop. Rebound, Javon. The Cleveland Cavaliers in authoritative fashion. Spot. Kenny Atkinson always create the kind of looks they're used to when their offense is in rhythm.
As on that possession, but when we see it again, we'll notice if Bryant was the one who upset about the fact that there was no call, that would not be popular here, though.
Yeah,
I'm glad people in the arena aren't listening to us.
After Indiana was making a push, Obi Topic can't get. Here's Mitchell in the corner. Can it in the history of basketball, that one-handed, left-handed rebound from Allen. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. To your point, though, Corey, the way he has
that, other than to help Cleveland here on our home floor, Bears can set up that zone.
Technical fouls over the last few minutes. As McConnell with Mathurin guarding him. Mitchell step back.
It's already been adjudicated.
Yeah,
it's not on us to determine.
But I'm with you. Out of bounds on player A.
On that one. But when you consider the fact that, you know,
DeAndre Hunter back in for Cleveland. Here's Strus. Halliburton dishes out. Halliburton just 4 points, 4 assists.
And stepped in to try to guard him.
Mathurin 3 tonight on ESPN. 12-4 run, their last 7 points from Mathurin, who has Hunter flags it down. 5 to shoot. Hunter count that first dribble as anything other than him gaining control of the
control dribble to get the basketball, which means I think it's foul.
Oh. Into the teeth of the zone. Bunny jumper.
Back for coming back, being down big. What is the necessary things for you to do?
Zone, a 2-3 zone right now for the Cavs. Now gives an opportunity for Siakam to pick up those second chance points.
Golf quarter of game 3.
I think what's important for the kid of rhythm offensively, and that is a welcome sight for the Indiana Pacers.
Mobley stood up by Siakam. Great. Here's Mitchell.
But that was a smart shot by Merrill for this read, turning it into a bucket.
Here's Mathurin jittering, able
to attack that matchup with Darius Garland, knowing that he's hobbled and playing with 4th
line. Mitchell directing traffic.
Is a great UVA guy will be. You heard the conversation by Todd Jerome.
It's a big night for the university.
It is absolutely a huge night for the Atkinson. Got a good look at that because as he's talking to Billy Kennedy right now.
And Mitchell just another.